What is one thing you hate when people do it in public? Stand in everybody's way, completely ignorant of their surroundings. Even worse when they start to congregate. Listen to music out loud. I don't want to hear your shit in the train. Litter find a trash can, damn it. People coughing and not covering their mouth really pisses me off. Raging at waiters/waitresses at restaurants. That shit gives me mad second-hand embarrassment, like chill. Trying to rush into a bus/train/tram or whatever before letting people out. And leaving your cart sideways in the supermarket aisle while pondering which cheese is best. Being pointlessly loud. Play music loudly on their phone, or loudly watching videos at a restaurant. Talking loudly on the phone. Scream. Throw a tantrum. People who stand too close behind you when you're in a line. I'm talking in general without 6-foot distancing. Kids watching cartoons loudly in restaurants. Just talk to your kids, man. I get it can calm them down, but it disturbs people eating. Chewing with their mouth open. I get absolutely disgusted when people smack their lips and lick their fingers and chew with their mouths open. My mother-in-law does this and it's so repulsive. I lose my appetite immediately. Spitting. Don't go to China. Stop in the middle of foot traffic to have a conversation, bonus points if they get mad at people who interrupt it by walking through. Not picking up their dog's poo. When a driver talks to a pedestrian in the middle of the fucking road and block it up and end up with a fuck-off size queue behind them. Preach, I get you love Jesus. But we don't want to fucking hear about it. Cut their nails. Argue, like relationship arguing. It's so awkward to hear strangers' drama. My mum is honestly the actual worst for being annoying in public, so I'm just gonna make a list of what she does all the time. Every time we are out at a pub or restaurant for a meal and she doesn't like the music, she will get her Bluetooth speaker out to play her music because she thinks her music is the absolute best music. Her ringtone is the boat horn, and it's so loud. When she talks on a phone, she will have her speakerphone on and her phone away from her ear slightly. She also talks so loud that when I'm on the phone with her, I have to keep my phone away from my ear to quiet it down a bit. She's the person at the register that never has her card ready when it's time to pay, and she can't find her card in her massive bag. Let's just say she's a Karen because I can't be bothered listing any more annoying things she does. Sex. Shit just went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Have ya ever been to a public school? I'm in 7th grade. The worst thing that's happened was a used condom at a dance. Guys that moan, scream, swear while taking a shit in the next stall. Like, WTF, are you shitting out your ribs or some shit? Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to have a peaceful shit without hearing someone go, "Ah, man, fucking K, ah." Wear their pants pulled down below their butt cheeks. Stopping and talking to a friend or classmate at a busy walking intersection or right at the top of stairs. Are you all that oblivious to where you are? Talk loudly on the phone. Especially in public transport. I just find it disrespectful for some reason. Like, okay, you don't value your privacy, but FFS Karen, no one wants to hear you bitching about how your daughter-in-law isn't good enough for your son. Belch. I can excuse natural gas and an attempt to keep it quiet. But the people that burp and try to make it as loud as possible. Murder. That shit should be done in the privacy of your own home, damn it. Or at the very least in the privacy of the victim's home. I'm not a fan of when people put their speaker on their phone and walk around the store with it in high volume. I understand the need to talk on your phone, but when it's in public, and like many others have said, super loudly, I get annoyed. I don't want to go so far as to say I hate when people talk on phone in public. That's not so much of a big deal. It's just like, when I hear someone's speaker on their phone, I assume they want so much attention and everyone to hear their amazing life story. So I usually leave the store because it bothers me so much. Showing excessive affection, like couples French kissing and nearly humping, cringe. Guys that walk around with their hands down their trousers cupping their dick and balls instantly screams scum. Put their feet on chairs or tables. In airports, coffee shops. Off-leash their fucking dogs. Christ, it's not about how friendly he is. Mine is old and can react aggressively when confronted by off-leashes dogs, and I won't be held responsible for that might happen. I saw a guy in a public parking lot dump his car's overflowing ashtray out onto the pavement and then just drive off, leaving his butts and ashes for someone else to clean up. People who let their little screaming 4-year-old urchins run around a store like wild chimpanzees while people like my parents, brother, and I are just trying to get the fuck out of Walmart so we can just go home. Back then and now. Clap when the airplane lands. I never really knew it was a thing until I flew some low-cost carriers in Europe. Then those same fuckers start getting up out of their seat right away while we taxi to the gate. Savages. Spit or throw anything anywhere and everywhere. Absolutely disgusting and unhygienic. Dick reveal. Bite their toenails. Just stop. Breathe. I fucking hate people. Nose picking. Whistle at a person to get their attention, as if they are a dog. I don't care what your distance is, you'll have to call my name for me to respond to you. Letting their dog off their leash. I don't care if he's just friendly. You yelling at your dog won't stop him from chasing me. If you want to leave your dog off the leash, do it at a dog park or in your backyard. Spit. Ignore their screaming child/children. Play loud shitty rap music on a portable speaker. A shitty portable speaker. Protesting stay-at-home orders. Fortnite dances. Kids who have a temper tantrums and parents do nothing. I was taking a walk with my grandmother at the park yesterday and it shocked me the amount of young people who were playing loud music off of their phones with no headphones. Please, bring headphones. Cough or sneeze without covering up. Picking nose and also flicking it. Picking or itching scalp and also looking at it before flicking it. Licking fingers while eating a food that you use your hands. Farting, taking newborn babies to places newborn babies should not be. Reaching over the sneeze guard at prepared in front of you restaurants. Biting nails and spitting them out. Oh wait, you meant what other people do in public? Well. Kids watching videos. There was this lady in the restaurant, her baby was like 10 months old, and it had a big OL tablet in his/her face. Chewing gum with their mouth open. Plugging one nostril and blowing the snot out of the other while giving no fucks to the people witnessing said action. Being entitled. If you're gonna demand free stuff, don't yell it across the entire Belks and hold up the line. Just ask for a manager at least a little nicer. I hate when people have poorly behaved children with them, especially at restaurants. When they randomly screech or kick the back of your chair is annoying.